The better you understand your country, the better you understand your audience. जब प्यार होता है तो सब नहीं होता है, ना सही होता है ना गलत होता है, कुछ नहीं होता है, सिर्फ प्यार होता है जी. गंगा में डुबकी जो लगवाई है हमने, लगवाई नहीं लगाई है. I feel that you can't cherry pick your life. You can't decide आप इसमें से सिर्फ आधा लेंगे और फिर आधा फेंक देंगे. ये चाहिए तो फिर पूरा चाहिए आपको. I didn't choose to be born to these parents. I wouldn't choose not to be. मेरी गलती नहीं है कि वो actors हैं.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hi, this is Sara Ali Khan. You're watching Bollywood Hungama. Do subscribe. Hit the bell icon.
Okay, how crucial is it for an actor to be aware of what is happening around you in terms, because I think your father is extremely aware in terms of he reads a lot. If you speak to him about almost anything, he can have a very fine conversation around it. So how important is it for an actor to be just aware of everything that is happening around?
I think it's the most important thing is awareness, because and not just awareness of what's going on outside, but what's going on inside. And I think that at least for me as a person, if I'm being honest with you, self-awareness is something that I've had to work on, because I wasn't always very good with it. I've always been a social kind of girl. I've always been like a people's person, sometimes to the end of not having spent enough time with myself. So it's actually only after graduating from Columbia in the past 2 years that I've really gotten to know myself. And I think the first step to any kind of external awareness is internal awareness, because if you don't know what's happening inside, you don't know what's happening outside. So yeah, I think awareness is definitely important internally, but of course externally. The more aware you are of your country, the better you understand your country, the better you understand your audience. The more you understand the world, the better you understand humanity, the more you understand the way people think. So of course awareness is of utmost importance.
Okay, so what is, since your first film is a love story, what is love according to you?
What is love according to me? I think love is an ineffable feeling that when one goes through, nothing else matters, I feel. And I feel Kedarnath tries to showcase the exact same thing. That, you know, rationality, logic, जैसे कहते हैं ना कि limitations, हदें जो होती हैं.
जी, जी.
जब प्यार होता है तो सब नहीं होता है. ना सही होता है ना गलत होता है, कुछ नहीं होता है, सिर्फ प्यार होता है. और मुझे लगता है कि केदारनाथ द्वारा हम वही दर्शाने की कोशिश की है हम लोगों ने, उसी को.
Right. Okay, when you just hear the songs right now.
Today only a new song has come out.
Yeah, so when we see Sweetheart and everything that we've just known about you, that you love to be that quintessential Bollywood actress. When you saw Aishwarya Rai performing in Chicago, that's what your father revealed. Is that something that gives you a lot of happiness, that song and dance and being that typical Bollywood actress?
So, I mean, there's not been a single moment on set that hasn't given me happiness. But if I'm being honest with you, at least while shooting Kedarnath is concerned, I think it was the moments that we've shot in Kedarnath.
जी.
गंगा में डुबकी जो लगवाई है हमने, लगवाई नहीं लगाई है, लगवाई गई थी, हमने लगाई है.
It must be cold as well.
बहुत ठंडी थी सर. मतलब it was nearly sub-zero. Gattu sir, my spot, my hair, my makeup, everybody was in like thermals. I was in like this cotton salwar kameez doing Ganga dubkis. So I think moments like that, moments like the amount that we've shot in the rain, the emotional scenes that I've done, I think those were the moments that I was most excited and most glad to be here for.
All right. So I was reading one of your interviews and you've given a very balanced perspective about this entire nepotism thing, because I think the more you go out, and the more you'll be asked about this thing. You've given a very balanced opinion about it as well.
I've given a very honest opinion, I feel so. I think balance somewhere implies that I've tried to be diplomatic, which I haven't.
No, I didn't mean that. What I mean to say is that you've said that the star kids, they do have a window as far as that opens for them. But ultimately, if they're not good, they won't be able to sustain. That's what you said. So I'm saying from that perspective.
Ji. I feel so.
Right. Do you feel at times it tends to be a bit harsh?
On us?
Yeah.
I feel that you can't cherry pick your life. You can't decide आप इसमें से सिर्फ आधा लेंगे और फिर आधा फेंक देंगे. ये चाहिए तो फिर पूरा चाहिए आपको. और ये बात मैं समझती हूँ. So I think coming from the family that I come from, I have had opportunities in my favor. And I recognize them. I haven't asked for them, but they are there, you know, and that's not something I can run away from. So I'm very aware of the opportunities and privileges that my name comes with, you know. But having said that, there is also pressure. You know, there is also a little bit of nervousness because now I need to prove it to myself that I'm actually worthy of that. So, yes, there is pressure, but never to the point where I wish for it to be any other way. I didn't choose to be born to these parents, I wouldn't choose not to be. मेरी गलती नहीं है कि वो
Absolutely.
actors हैं.
Yeah, absolutely. And they've seen a tough
Of course.
time as well. Like
Of course they have.
Saif, even now, he said that it's like a 2.0 version. He's really enjoying himself. But the fact is that when the movies don't work, things do go a bit
Of course they do.
down the hill.
Of course they do. Which is where I think that your external life comes in. I said this on Coffee about my father, and I'll say it to you today about my mother. They have both, and they both continuously strive to teach both me and my brother to have a balance in our life.
Right.
Especially with the job that I want to enter and I'm about to enter. It's very important to have your head on your shoulders and to have your brain functioning at all points of time because it's easy to forget, you know. So how to be happy as a human being external to the movies is also very important, which both my parents do try to teach me. Hi, this is Sara Ali Khan. You're watching Bollywood Hungama. Do subscribe. Hit the bell icon.